Okay. This is so weird because I've not recorded a video in so long. But, hey guys. I've been planning on doing this video for a while now, and now that I'm actually able to like sit down and do the video, I kind of don't know what to say. But basically, this video is just, I'm gonna give you guys a little recap of my 2022 year, since I pretty much have not posted, like I said, in a year. Like right after February, that's when things kind of got a little and I just didn't really have time to do it. So now I do, and yeah, I'm just gonna fill you in. So all right, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna take y'all all the way back to the beginning, to January and February. I was actually still posting in January and February. I was doing powerlifting during that time frame. And then I also had started rehearsals for the musical that I was in, Once on This Island. Powerlifting didn't wrap up until March though. I was really, really sad when it did. I really had come to love powerlifting. I mean, I knew I was strong, but I did not know that I was that strong. I didn't know I would be having a PR of 400 pounds in deadlifting, like cray. And I did not know that, you know, most of my medals were going to be for first place, girl. And yeah, I try not to have no regrets about anything, but if there's something that I wish I would have done, it would have been powerlifting all 4 years of high school. But I definitely enjoyed it, you know, as much as I could for just doing it 1 year. But anyway, back to talking about the musical that I was in, Once on This Island. I was very much involved in that. I actually got the lead role. That was my first like lead role. I had gotten a principal role before, but I hadn't actually had the main role. And I don't always try out for like the lead roles, because sometimes you can relate more to the supporting roles than the lead role. But this one I definitely really related to. But yeah, I really learned a lot from doing that role. Definitely worked on my acting. The vocals were challenging, and my voice is still very much recovering from that. But yeah, like I said, overall it was just really, really great experience. Created a really good group of friends, met some really cool people, and also just created some amazing memories that, like, yeah. All right, in March we did a little choir contest, and for our school's choir, and we got a 1, which is like the highest score that you can get. So then in April, so we were able to go to the state contest, and we also got a 1, like I said, which is the highest score that you can get. And everybody was just so excited because we worked so hard for that. Like, our choir was so amazing. Some people really don't like being a part of choirs, and you know, they like the solo stuff and they want to work on their solo voice, but it really takes some talent to be a part of a choir. You have to blend in with other people. You have to really work together to create such a beautiful sound. And it's really cool when like people who are only like 16, 17, 18, sometimes 15 and 14 years old can make such a beautiful sound together. And like, we really sound like a really like mature choir. Like, we sound so good. Like, I really miss being part of choir. Choir was definitely the highlight of my days all the time in school. I could not wait. And it was my it was my second to last period. Also in April was our school's talent show that I did try out for. So I sung Trainwreck by James Arthur. I think that's his name. Is it Arthur James or James? It's one of them. It was good. I was proud of myself because stage fright has always been something that I've had to like conquer and challenge, but I definitely face that head on. Obviously it wasn't perfect because when I get nervous, I can't really control my voice sometimes. So it wasn't perfect, but it definitely was a great experience. I feel like I'm saying that about everything, but it just really was. It was a learning experience, and I feel like 2022, that was the theme for 2022. I really like pushed myself to be involved in things, and then I learned from them. And I think that's just like such a beautiful thing, because in 2023 I can really strive on being my best person. And then the Once on This Island, the musical performances were in April as well. So that was a really big month for me. Very exciting, happy month. And just doing what I love to do, singing and performing. I really enjoyed it. We worked so hard on that musical, and it was really great. The message in that musical is really wonderful. Like, if y'all haven't seen Once on This Island, y'all need to go ahead and YouTube it, and y'all need to watch it. It's just really nice. I really, really love it. So, anyway, so heading into May, there were two major big things that happened in May. First and foremost, my brother and his wife got married, and that was like the first wedding that I was like not a part of, but like was a bridesmaid in. And it was such a beautiful wedding. It was blue and like, did they do silver? Yeah, I think it was like blue and silver. It was just really pretty, and they're like such a young couple, so it was really cool to see like such a young couple just be that mature, because his wife is literally my age, but every time I'm with her, I just always think like, this girl 25. Same thing with my brother, like he's 30. Like, I was really happy on that day. If you look back at the pictures, my smile was wide, and I wasn't even the one coming down the aisle. I was just really, really happy. It was a really great wedding. Yeah. And the second thing that happened in May is that was my senior year, 2022. So in May, I did graduate from high school. Not for real, like, adulthood is so overrated, and I already knew that. So like, I really tried to savor my childhood, but even though I did savor it, I still want to go back to my childhood. So nonetheless, all these teenagers out here trying to drink and smoke and do all this grown folk stuff, quit it, because you're not going to like being an adult. Just be a child. But so for graduation, it just felt a little weird. I obviously wanted to be done. I was done with high school. I had some real bad senioritis. I had switched to a new high school halfway through my junior year. So halfway through my junior year, online school at a new school. And then my senior year, I went in person to this new school. I did end up making some really great friends, which I thought I definitely was not really going to be able to do, especially since I didn't make those friends until like the second semester of school. But yeah, even though I did make those great friends, graduation just still felt weird because I didn't share the same memories that everybody else did. I didn't really know teachers, you know, that everybody else did, and I just hadn't bonded like everybody else did because I was only there for a year. So during graduation, it was kind of just like, I just felt like I wasn't necessarily a part, but it was all cool because I didn't care because I was graduating. Needless to say, I did graduate. Your girl is out of school. Whose truck is outside? Like, all right, so I'm gonna kind of brush past the summertime because that time I really spent like with my friends and stuff like that. We did do another musical together called Pippin, and that one was really, really fun as well. That musical definitely was my favorite in costume. I really, really loved my costume. Like, your girl looked good. They had her waist snatched. That costume was so cute. I loved putting that on every day for those performances. At the end of June, I started a job, and then me and my mom also started the process of moving, and I call it a process because it was a process. We had been wanting to move for a while, but we didn't actually get our house sold until the end of June. And we had been looking for houses or apartments. We couldn't really find anything that we really liked, had our hearts set on, and we didn't just want to move to any old place because wherever we moved to would probably be the last place that my mom would be living. Like, this would be her final move. I make it sound like that girl about to die. So basically what we ended up having to do is move in with my grandma until the apartments that we found were available. And they were saying we wouldn't get in until like November 1st, I think was the first date that they had set. So we have moved out of our big house to my grandma's house. But pretty much meantime, in between time, not a lot happened. My niece was born in September. Let me see, am I skipping anything? I mean, August, yeah. June, July, yeah, nothing really. But anyway, my niece was born in September. I'm really excited. Her due date was like supposed to be 2 days after my birthday on October 4th. So her due date was like October 6th. And so I was like, I want her to be my birthday twin, but that did not work out. The following month, obviously, like I said, October 4th, I celebrated my 19th birthday. So 2023 is my last year as a teenager, and I do plan on spending it like so. So in November, I think in November, we got news that our apartment would be ready December 1st, and me and my mom were so excited. Earlier this month, no, sorry, this is January. Early in December, I was still thinking it's December. Early in December, I started a new job, which I really, really like. I've been working there for, I'm gonna be starting my 4th week this week. They're so laid back, so chill. Love the people that I work with. And then obviously we got our apartment, which I'm sitting in right now on our new lovely couch. So, but I'm also very excited to finally be able to post on my channel again. Y'all could probably understand, having said all that, why it's been hard for me to post. Because I really just have been living life, and sometimes it's hard to record or have a YouTube channel when you're doing that. I love doing my YouTube channel so much. I really do. I love everything about it. Being able to have a place to put my creativity and my music. So yeah, just excited to do this again. Make sure you keep the lookout for any other videos that I post, or my next videos that I post. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and turn on post notifications, and like this video and comment if you're feeling extra lovely. Peace out.